everyone, happy Monday. Hopefully you're all having a fantastic day. And I removed what we did last time because the more I looked at the green, the more I disliked it. So I got to a stage where I hated it. So I've come up with a different plan. What can I say? It just didn't do the job for me. But I do like this colour and the dark oak. So what we're going to do is have this we're going to have it panelled, but the bottom ones are going to be the dark oak and then the top ones are going to be the glazed terracotta, and hopefully that will work. But we will soon find out. We're going to do a small section and hope for the best. So how did everybody's weekend go? Hopefully you had a good one. Sure that worked. It did. Those. Yep, I like that better. So let's get the other bits in. And then we'll figure out how we're going to deal with lighting. Because that will need to be dealt with. Yep, that's the one. We've got to sort out a fireplace and the doorways. Let's see where we get to. Well, I worked on more of the island at the weekend as well, so a bit more of that has been built. Still a fair way to go, but we'll get there. Something to place against. Nope, don't go there, you go here. Let's look at the light levels up here, we're okay. I think I kind of got into a ribbon with this pattern, so not doing too badly. It's always fun. Or it's not too bad one with the glazed, as long as you know which direction to place everything. But each one of them seems to be slightly different with how you place it. Don't ask me why. Next one. There we go. Once we've got the entire wall in, we'll know for sure whether it works. But the green definitely didn't. The green looked awful. Like I say, the more I looked at it, the less I liked it. But that's the way it goes sometimes. Yeah, that's better. That's a lot better than what we had with that and then the green on the top. And it's not too bad to put in either. So we have a bit of tearing out to do. Which is fine. I don't mind tearing it down as long as we've got something better to replace it with. Not where I wanted you. Over here. Don't know why I don't just do this. It's probably easier. Yep, a lot easier. Oh. Oops, wrong place. Some days, just some days. Hi Kevin, how are you doing? Do you have a good weekend? Good to see you. Right, so let's get the dark oak in now. You had the best weekend? That's awesome. What did you get up to? If you want to share. If not, that's fine too. You back? Yeah. So. There you go. You went and visited your girlfriend in another state and then came home to have your extended family that lives in Japan visit. Oh, that's awesome. That's really nice. I'm glad you had a great weekend. Okay, so just one more of these on this side. Okay, so now we just have to put this pattern in. So, grab you. Oops, wrong one. Don't go there. You go on the one I'm on. So I need more of you. Handy something to have something to place against. Just makes life easier. Except for when I fall off. Typical. Clumsy, what can I say? It's not taking too long to put in. As long as I don't misclick. Okay. Yeah, here. Less haste, more speed. I want. what I want. So yeah, I started working on the island down there and got to the area in where I would like a dock to be. If I have time, I'd like to put a boat in down there, but it all depends if I have time. Right. Oh. Yep, looks right. Let's move you so I can actually eat. Two. Three. My only problem's going to be lighting. That's my only problem. It's not too dark, but at the moment, but we'll figure it out. When I take obviously I've got the lighting pack on at the moment, resource pack on at the moment. But it needs to look right without it. Let's make sure I've got these ones right, because I'm not 100% sure they are. Let's check. Didn't think so. I was putting it in and thinking it didn't feel right. That should be right now, I hope. Yep, that's better. So, didn't put that there at the moment because I'll bang my head against it. Two. Now, ooh, this is going to be interesting. We'll see what we can do about the corner bit in a second. Gonna work. Not as a corner piece. What am I going to do here? These four are going to be in the wrong place. Because it should be like that. Then that. The pattern's going to be wrong in this bit, and there's nothing I can do about it. Purely because of the positioning. We'll see how bad it looks in a second. We're just going to have to pretend it doesn't look as awful as it does. But it's still better than what the green looked like. Yeah. Oh, right, so you should be there. And you, and you. You should fix it. This thing reminds me of kind of like some wallpaper we used to have in the living room when I was a kid, way back in the 1970s. We kind of had something similar. What can I say? Hi, Fantabulous One. Like I say, it was the 1970s and this kind of wallpaper was in fashion. Not that I had any say in the matter. I was only a kid. How did your weekend go, Fantabulous? Right. Oh. Oh, there. Come back. that's definitely better. Not saying it's perfect, but better than what we had. Okay. And that, once we've got this section in, that gets this side of the room done. Which isn't too bad for 20 odd minutes into the stream, seeing as I took out the rest of it. Okay, so now almost I need to do this bit here as well. So here, yeah. Right. That's way wrong. Looking at it and thinking I messed it up somewhere in the middle. Kind of got out of step. Right, so you should be back, and it should be you, and it should be front. You, back, back. And then it should be right. Yeah. This bit's going to be wrong because it's on a corner. Hi, Miss Mist. How are you doing? It's good to see you, and happy Monday. Let's get this last bit in. You're doing okay? That's awesome. Back, back. Wrong one. Middle. Side. Okay, so that gets us there. Now what I need is you. Where did I put the scaffolding? Never mind, we'll find it in a second. We've got you here, and I remember right, there's a few more of you there. So put you next to that. Maybe they're dying by the door. It's like I said, I worked on more of the island this weekend, and a dock area kind of thing down there. There we go. I left them there. So you there. Right. 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 You there. Kind of line up with that, which is fine. So we can actually see what's going on. Okay, so what's right? What's wrong? You need to disappear. 1, 2, 3. Oh, no, it's right. Now we need to get this thing. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Comes the fun of stripping logs. You're the wrong way round. You need to be edge on. Right. And this one doesn't matter because it's not going to be seen. We'll get the top ones in a second. Yeah, and then if we do a couple of lines of that around the top, maybe of the copper, that is, bulbs, to bring some lighting in from the top as well. This. I don't want this to be a doorway. I'm thinking about putting the fireplace. Hi, Vinny. Long time no see. How are you doing? It's good to see you. Hopefully you're doing well. Let's go you. So it'd be you. You. You good? You're just working away. Yep. We all tend to do that. And it's definitely good to see you. You. There. This is where the next set will go up. Oops. Well, I didn't mean to do that. Oh yeah, small things have been built. Not sure if you've seen this, so let's have a fly around for you. We've been building a castle this season. Just a small one. It's about 500 by 500-ish. And we have our portal. Or one of them. Yeah, pretty much a castle city. There's still so much to do. And then we're building an island around it as well. Which is a long way from finished. And then obvious interiors. What we have, a little kitchen. A courtyard. Into a great dining hall. I need to finish decorating the corridor. And then we have a chapel. Your fave is the dungeon, yeah. The dungeon is below us, so we started the season working on the dungeon, then a library. We're currently working on a lounge. Right, so let's... One of these days I may learn to build small, but I'm not holding my breath. So, yeah. Should have these off first. Makes it easier when I put in the top bar. Where are you? There you are. I'm gonna work it different. It's probably going to be a bit quicker this way. It would break your brain. I think you would do fantastic with it. Just there's just so much left to do. I think we're probably about halfway through the build, if that. bits. I get the right block in. But most of the way through the season. I kind of came out with an idea for the external bit. The internal is all figure it out as we go along. But there's a general idea in my brain. This is the issue you may have next season. You started building your base and realise that it's way easier to get it create versus survival. Yeah. I have giant. Yep. Let's hit the light level because we've got spawnable spots. Stick some torches down for now. Before we end up with creepers spawning instead of spiders. Speak of the devil. Which is why I need some lighting blocks at the top. Otherwise, it's going to look terrible. Let's put the axe next to the blocks. Make it a little easier on myself. Yeah, it was nice seeing you as well. You have a great day and take care, okay? We'll get as far as we get. It'd be nice sometimes to be able to take a build into the next season if you hadn't finished it. But it doesn't work that way. Okay. Last set. Okay. So these will need to this side will need to be duplicated over there, which is okay. Do I have any? do. Trying to figure out how to work this because I don't want it too much taller. But I also need lighting blocks. So really should get rid of that. We'll get rid of those torches afterwards. We're just going to have to pillar up to them. I want. Your first structure you built without any textures to it, and you're paying for it by adding it now. You can feel the pain. Yeah, that's the thing. It's a case of trying to figure out what you want to do. Because when I did this in creative, I did it out of stone and then tried to pick a palette and so on. But yes, it's I probably should have made it a bit smaller. But I didn't. So the problem is if you do something in, like you said, in creative to start with, just to get kind of a build, your dimensions don't feel right in survival, or it takes so much longer than you expect it to than in survival. But we'll get there. There's just so much of the dungeon that isn't built either yet. Not to mention so much of the castle and so much of the island. Yeah, really need to crack on and get the island done as well. Also need to see if I can find a shop that sells blaze rods. In the shopping district. The ones I know of didn't have any, so I need to have a good nosy round. Either that or I need to go use the farm again. Let's get you so we can put you two out. Yeah. Need to go rescue that block. Yeah, there is a public farm. It's in the near the start of the North Tunnel. It's where I've been going to get the blaze rods. I bought a couple of shulkers of them earlier in the season, but I've gone through them now. Because I've used a lot of these things. I'm thinking I'm going to put the fireplace in the centre of the room rather than on one of the edges. Get this lot lit up as well. Oops, wrong one. Get these in. Not there. Don't go there. Okay. Server restart. Have a drink. So how is everything else going with it, Half Giant, your build? And Fantabulous One, you know exactly what you're doing next season? I haven't even thought about next season yet. But then I never usually do until a lot closer to the time. Okay, 14 seconds. You have a few ideas rattling around, but nothing firm yet. So, I think I've used a good couple of stacks, haven't I? I did try these, but they didn't work out too well. Okay. $33 wax block. Copper blocks. Let's turn that off. I dread to think how much of this I've done this season. Considering how many copper blocks I've used. Where did I put? Okay, looks like I'm out of it. I thought I had more waxed. Didn't see any wax. We're going to have to go to the shopping district. Need an ender chest. An ender chest and some rockets. How is our elytra doing? We're okay for the elytra. We can go this way. We can use this portal up here. So let's see who has honeycomb in. We still haven't done this tunnel. And we're what, 11 months in, 10 and a half months into the season, coming up on 11. The blocks. Okay. An empty shulker. One diamond for 2 stacks. Sorry, Cable, Lady KB. Oh. There we go. No. Eight, 9, 10, 11, 12. Go. Gives us 2 stacks of those. Blaze rods. Trying to remember who it was who had the blaze rods. Yeah. That's the skin. Where are you? Torches. Yep, you're all torches. All torches. Okay. All lanterns. Lanterns. The entrance. Sea lanterns, copper bulbs, glowstone end rods. Nope. Okay, let's have a look at the sheet. Discord. Shop talk. And Google Docs. Okay, shop search. Blaze. Right, so Nether Bites is supposed to be fully stocked, and that is minus 350. It's 350. 745. 350, 745. So 350. Wrong way, this way. Yeah. Get rid of you. Okay. It's a really nice build, but I'd like to know where the entrance to the shop is, thank you. Here we go. Crimson, crimson, wart, nether wart. Salt, smooth basalt, blaze rods. Awesome. Got some blaze rods here. We found somewhere, which is definitely good. What did I do with you? That's what I did with you. So let's close that and open up chat again. No, they're mine. Yeah, it's good to know that there's some blaze rods. Come here. That's it, come on. Goodbye. Okay, where's the west tunnel? Hi Samaz, thank you for the phantom. How are you doing today, Samaz? That seems to keep happening. Every time I've gone through that portal for the first time lately, it's done that. Probably should put those away as well. You're doing great. Yeah. You may be right with that. Samaz, wait a few seconds. I will keep that in mind. Thank you. So, those blaze rods in there. Now have the honeycomb. Next. Redstone. I need redstone. Three. Nowhere near what we need yet. Get some more of these stripped. And we'll get back to building. Did you have a good weekend, Samaz? Okay. Hey. I still think these things are very expensive. Blaze rod, redstone and copper. But they look so nice. So what can you say? They just seem to match. So we need some more stairs. Drop off some blocks. Then half. Should give me those. You won't. And we're just throwing stuff at the ceiling and seeing what works. Nope. Come back. I do like these swift sneak pants. You do make building that much easier with the shift. Okay. That fills that in. Then we're going to use one more row of stairs. Then I think we're going to tack on some slabs to it for the dark oak. And then switch to a terracotta block. Not sure if the white will do, because the white tends to have a pinkish tint. But it might be okay next to the because we've used these. I am not sure for the floor yet, Miss Mist. I'll have to come up with something. What I need to do is put the giant fireplace in, then figure what we can do from that. If you have any suggestions, feel free to yell them at me. I'm more than happy to listen to them. Because the brown terracotta's got a bluish, got cyan in it. So glazed terracotta, that is. So I don't think that will match because we've got yellow in the walls. But if we can get the ceiling and what have you in, I'll come up with something for the floor. I wasn't sure what to do for the floor for the library, and what I had thought about didn't work. But it's a lounge, so... But it's a castle too. The problem is, depending upon what era I want it, you wouldn't have carpet. Because you're more likely to have tapestries hanging from the wall than you would carpet on the floor. Which means woods or tiles of some kind. Or a stone variant. Thank you for the wither. Fantabulous one. Yep, it always makes me jump out of my skin. So, stacking a bit. I probably need to make a few more. At least we got to the square. Say square, but it's more of an oblong. ish shape. Come on. Trying to think if there's any mid browns. Yeah, some rooms in castles were just covered wall to wall with tapestries. Exactly. So, but they wouldn't be on the floors, so it's a case of trying to think what we'll do for a flooring. Yeah. Try you first. Oak would be a bit pale, I think. Come on. You can do better than that, Pendle. So we want the half slabs. Two and a bit stacks. Try that and probably end up coming back for more. Question is, do I do it on the half? Then do we do another half? He's curving it up at the same time. Not massively, but... Yeah, I think we'll do one more round of half slabs. Let's go. That's way more than enough. Then I'm wondering about doing some cross beams across the ceiling. Not as small as the ones we've got as the panels in the walls. How wonder about, maybe that would work. Bamboo, the yellow bamboo, not sure whether to use lines or the cross, the herringbone kind of pattern. Okay, we're a few short. I'll grab a few more. I'm not sure the bamboo will work because the yellow may not work as well. Right, so did here. Here. Theoretically, these should match up. Yep, matches up with that one. Let's do the other one across. More half slabs. Nope. Just making sure. Wonder if I have any more half slabs out here. Have some of you though. Not of the right variant. It's black. Okay, so F7. 7 in between. 1, 5, 6, 7. to there. That puts it seven would be here. 8 and 8. And make it here. That's the midway point on that one. 1, 7, 8. Make the midway point here. Okay, so that's kind of evenish, even if it does look a little weird there. Kind of tempted to bring this out, even if it does make it a little bit wonky on the count, purely because it makes it look a little better. Not what I want to do. Back up there and try again. You're probably spawnable, aren't you? Yep. Let's light the other one up for the minute. Okay. Now I have a choice. It's only 5. Probably a third. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 25, but okay, so that would do across here. Kind of split it into a third. Now the question is, do I put some trapdoors in it as well? So I can put some lighting blocks above it. If I do that, yeah. Let's do one section. I'm going to do one section, but we're going to do one section in an area kind of over this side of the build where we've got the walls in first. So we'll do that corner there. Let's change those to slabs, they'll go further. At least it keep the square pattern going. And we can... Oh, that's not what I wanted. Not sure the colouring's going to do, but we'll give it a try. I don't think this is directional, is it? Nope, it's the same whichever way I place it, that's okay. I'm not sure. I wonder. I'm going to go see if we have some mud. Maybe a pale brown would do. If not, I could always try spruce. Some mud and some spruce. Because a paler brown might work well. I think the yellow there is just a little bit wrong. I saw some spruce slabs. Or I thought I did, but we've got blocks, that's fine. I'm going to try the spruce first. In fact, you know what I'm going to do? This lot up. And we're going to grab the spruce stayers as well. So let's put you away because we don't need you. Turn off the light level. You. Might as well use what we've got first. Then we're gonna off slabs. You out, you in. I think we need to put a couple of them in before I know for sure. What have I got? Move you. You there, and you. Okay, those trapdoors, those. Okay. I'm not 100% sold yet. Switch. The spruce and dark oak goes together. Okay, that's not going to work because it's going to be different sizes each time. So I'm just going to do 2 rather than 3. Kind of looks like a chocolate bar. Yeah, I think it looks better than the ow, sorry. Ooh, bit stiff. I think it looks better than the the yellow bamboo. I think it blends in better. Let's just remove the resource pack so we get it at the right light level. And if I can tie some of that colour into the floor, it might help so that it doesn't look quite as odd. Okay, we'll go with that for now. If I decide I don't like it, so at some point I can always take it out. It's like I say, I was thinking, it crossed my mind to do a stained, some more terracotta up there, but I think that would be a bit overkill. But we're just about to hit the 2-hour mark anyway, so we can finish the roof off and do that side of the room tomorrow and try and figure out a fireplace. So at least we've got something to play with. So let's see who is streaming. Let's go open a new tab. Don't have anyone on my list again today. So I'll let you guys find whoever you would like to go to next. You guys have a great rest of your day. Take care. Have fun. Hopefully I'll see some of you tomorrow if you can. If not, whenever next. Bye now.